Yes, you read the title of the video correctly. I am finally reviewing Seraph of the End. You all have been begging me to watch this anime ever since I first started reviewing back over in May. So, it took me long enough. It really did. I definitely dropped the ball with this one, because this was one of those anime that it was a must-watch for the year as a whole, because it's just been so popular and everything, popping up almost everywhere. Of course, not as nearly as much as One Punch Man, clearly, but, you know, it's just one of those popular anime of the year that you have to watch, otherwise you're not going to understand anything in the anime community. So I totally messed up with that. I do apologize. I really do. Alright, so I binge watched it and I finished it yesterday, and I gotta say, those cliffhangers, ooh. No, I could not be watching Seraph of the End and Noragami at the same time, okay? Just both of those cliffhangers at the same time would have been, that would have been terrible. Anyway, so, season 2? Well, I guess technically season 3. Yeah, season 3, that would be nice. You see, I thought that today's episode would end everything. That's what I thought. But no, it turns out that even season 2 was more set up. I thought that was kind of odd. Because you see, everyone agrees, or at least the majority of people agree, that season 1 was okay, you know, it has have a lot of setting up to something big, and then we get season 2, and season 2 is really enjoyable, okay? Still, season 2 is nothing like, whoa, totally amazing, but it's still really entertaining, alright? And it was definitely building up to something. Unfortunately, we didn't get that conclusion that I was hoping for. So, therefore, it leads me to think that there might be another season, alright? Is there enough content in the manga for another season? I do not know. I don't know how popular the manga is or anything like that, but hey, the anime is pretty popular, so it probably will get another season. So, with all these build-ups and how we didn't get a conclusion, I feel a little hurt. I'm not gonna lie, I do. I still enjoyed the anime, but if we don't get a season 3, then that means this was a read the manga ending, and no one likes those, okay? Let's see here. I think one of the major highlights of this anime would have to be the soundtrack, okay? I love the soundtrack, alright? You know how I mentioned that Kekai Sensen had, like, the best soundtrack of 2015? Well, I didn't know Seraph is definitely at number 2. Like, oh my gosh, I loved it. Like, as soon as I heard the first opening theme, you know, from first season, like, that's on my phone, man. I love the soundtrack. Alright, so, let me get talking with today's episode. So, a lot of things happen. Very, very eventful episode. And, Cruel is dead. I'm a little upset because, to be honest, she really didn't get that much screen time. A lot of characters didn't get too much screen time, to be honest, and I'm a little upset about that, because Cruel was a very interesting character, alright? And, then we have Farid, alright? He has some sort of plan going on in his little world. I don't know what he's exactly trying to do. I guess he just wants more power and stuff like that, and to rule over the livestock, or, you know. So, then you have Farid and his whole little vampire crew and stuff he's taken over, alright? Man, I'm still really upset. I want Cruel to be alive. Why is she dead? Come on. She was the epic lolly queen vampire. You can't just kill her off when she barely has enough screen time. I'm upset. Okay. Let's see. Gurren. Gurren is probably, he has to be the most interesting character in Seraph of the End, okay? Just Gurren, this dude. Okay, so he is still currently fully possessed by Shinoa's sister, alright, who, as we all know, is a demon. Alright, and this personality, well, she has fully taken over him. So what's next for Gurren, okay? And then we have the next head of the Hiragi family. Oh god, I'm gonna I'm gonna twist that dude's neck, man. I hate him so much. Oh, man. You know, one of the themes that I like about Seraph of the End is that it's not one of those anime that makes you think, oh, is it really the vampires who's the real monsters, or is it the humans? No, it's not one of those anime. It's actually an anime that shows you that anyone can be a monster. And I really like that, okay? Because like I said, there's just way too much anime now where it's all like, oh, the other species that's taking over the world, they're not really the monsters, it's the humans. So that's pretty cool. Like, I like that. It's something different, okay? And now we have Shinoa and her gang and stuff with Mika. They're all going to go back over to Moon Demon Company and try to, you know, get some answers, okay? And they're gonna get Kimizuki's sister back. Which I want to talk about Kimizuki's sister for a bit, okay? One of the flaws that I have with Seraph of the End is that we don't get too much explanation on angels. You see, one episode, all of a sudden they brought in angels, and I was like, oh, there are angels? Which I should have known, since if there are demons, then there's gotta be angels. But we didn't explore too much about them, okay? We also really need more information on Kimizuki's sister as a whole, alright? Because at some points they kind of referenced her as a demon, but then they referenced her as an angel as well, so I'm pretty confused with what's going on with her, alright? Again, season 2 just ended up being more about build-up, so it seems like they're hinting and that they're hoping that we could all have season 3. And that'd be great, because I want a solid conclusion. Don't let this be a read the manga ending, that's all for now, folks. Like, that would suck. Alright? So, I enjoyed this anime. It's not perfect. I didn't expect it to be perfect. If you like Attack on Titan, then you're probably gonna like Aurora no Seraph. One thing that I did like more with Seraph of the End than Attack on Titan was our main character, Yu. I am so happy Yu was nothing like Eren Yeager. That made me feel good, okay? You see, another theme that Aurora no Seraph has is the theme of family, and I like that because, you see, there are way too many anime today where it's all about the power of friendship and your nakama, but no, this anime, it touches upon the subject of family, and to be honest, family is more important than friends. But of course, you know, none of these people were related to you, our main character, Yu, but you know, they actually touched up upon that. I remember one time, Kimizuki, he was all like, he treats us all like a family even though we're not related to him. And I thought that was pretty nice, okay? Because one thing that I like to say to my sister, my brother, my little sister, my little brother, I'm always like, there's a big difference between relative and family. Because, like, even the people that you are related to may not exactly be your family, okay? There's just a big difference from being related by blood and actually being a family. All right, so I like that they touched upon that whole theme there. That was pretty cool. All right, so overall, Seraph of the End is an enjoyable anime. Okay, I was entertained, especially in the second season. Second season was great. Would have loved to see more Cruel and Mika, to be honest. Because Mika, he's like my favorite character, okay? Even though Gurren, he's an extremely interesting character, Mika's my personal favorite, alright? And I thought Mika needed more screen time. He did eventually get enough screen time, but that was like 2 episodes ago, so it took a while. But in season 1, he barely pops up. In season 2, for most of it, he's not really there, so I was a little upset about that, because Mika's very interesting, okay, and he goes through quite a dilemma himself. I mean, sure, he goes through one of those typical things in anime that where someone turns into a vampire and they're all like, no, I don't want to drink human blood, no. But the thing is that it's a little different with Mika, because he doesn't like humans either, so it's not that he's not drinking human blood because he doesn't want to be a vampire. Well, it is a little bit of that, but it's also like he doesn't like humans at all. So that was pretty interesting how he didn't like either side, which goes again, shows the theme of anyone can be a monster. And that is awesome. All right, so let me know your overall thoughts. I would recommend this to someone, okay? I'd probably give this a 7.5. I'll give this a 7.5 out of 10, all right? It is enjoyable, and season 3 would be nice, okay? Would you guys like another season? Probably, right? How could you not want another season after that ending? All that build-up. Come on, make it happen, Wit, okay? So, catch me later as I review Utawara no Mono, Itsuwara no Kamen, and Haikyuu Season 2. I'm your female otaku. Sayonara.